This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for April 19th, 2024. It's currently February 19th, 2024, 2:29 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is currently $499.51. And the shuffle video that we're about to play for you was created on February 2nd, 2024 at 4:49 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here in the lower left corner. The overall theme and behavior for SPY on the 19th is a notable decline through multiple support levels. Overall pretty bearish. Behavior around the highest high. It's a nullified card, so it's kind of irrelevant, but there should be a little bit of sideways rotation near the high. If there's even like, you know, there might not be, but because it's nullified. So in either case, what it's telling us is that whatever high we create, it's going to be kind of like irrelevant because we're going to move to the downside from it. Behavior around the lowest low. There's an important cash out opportunity here. Ace of discs. I think I missed this when I was doing the reading for the 19th, but that would be a good place to exit out of a short that was open for, here between 11 and 12. You could open a partial short there, add to it if we go higher between 12 to 1, and then you would close that short at a low first thing in the morning around the open. We open lower. I'm advised to trade around successfully turning a resistance level into support, and the VIX drops. First, there's a peak, but it drops pretty notably. That's interesting, because at the end of the day, there's that gain card. We've also got the lovers here on the 19th. Before we go any further, though, I just want to make sure everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips, and that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. Guys, there will be a few readings where the timing may be off by plus or minus an hour here or there. It happens occasionally. Just make sure to follow the sequence of events when that happens, and that'll keep you on track if it happens to be one of those readings. In the pre-market, we have a rally that we open lower, and then there's a rally that increases with momentum moving forward in time, turning into price swings around the open. We see a significant low there around the open, and it looks like probably also a peak around the open. There's like a U-shaped dip there in the first half hour, and then that becomes pretty erratic behavior overall to the downside, but erratic behavior between 10 and 11. Out of the decline between 11 and 12, there's a big move from the bottom of range to the top of range. I'm advised not to chase that rally. Another sharp move to the downside probably around noon, followed by a move higher and a full retracement, and that's probably off of lows for the day as well, or probably lower lows. And then we have an important technical price level that's highlighted between 1 and 2. It's important on like a 1-month chart minimum and probably a 1-year chart scale minimum, the science card. So that'll be highlighted. We see another low in the midst of a sideways fluctuating decline between roughly 2 and 3. And then out of that sideways fluctuating decline, there's a notable reversal in the last hour with a pop and drop, and there's another low in there around the close, but there's also a pop and drop. What I would look to do, I'd be looking to close out of a short position from the prior day here. I would be looking at the open. I would be looking to open up a long position for a swing trade between roughly 2 and 3 in the midst of that sideways fluctuating decline into a low before a notable reversal, and it looks like before 3 o'clock. And then there should be a notable move to the upside, followed by like another retracement. So, and actually, the move higher might even take place before 3 o'clock. There's a trade there around 3 o'clock, and there's a trade before it. So what you want to do is open up a long for a day trade. And if I'm wrong about being able to do that for a day trade, what I would do is add to the long here at the close. And I'd close that day, those long positions here at the end of the day near the high on the 22nd, which we'll talk about in more detail in the reading for the 22nd. But that's SPY for the 19th. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to follow that rule of karma. Only 3% of people who watch this channel actually follow through on the rule of karma, and without those blessed people who I know by name, every single one of them, talk to them almost every day on Discord now. Without them, we wouldn't be putting out this content. So blessings to all my angel investors. Blessings to anybody becoming an angel investor. And I'll see you guys on the next one.